What's going on, guys? Batting sixth, back again with another video. And man, we just spoke about this on the channel about the Blue Jays acquiring pitching, and I'm sorry for being a little bit late to this. Dylan Cease has signed with the Toronto Blue Jays. This is a big deal. The Blue Jays have gotten a big arm. Now, if you're new to this channel and you love the Blue Jays, I would invite you to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm a newer Blue Jays channel out here, but I love talking Jays, so please subscribe. But let's waste no more time and let's talk about it. Jeff Passan with the tweet here. Right-hander Dylan Cease and the Toronto Blue Jays are in agreement on a 7-year, $210 million contract, pending a physical, sources tell ESPN. The defending American League champions get one of the best arms on the free agent market. Now, I love the sound of that. There's a lot of people that are not liking this deal, okay? There's a lot of people that are loving this deal, but let me tell you something. I think Dylan Cease fits this rotation perfectly. His age, the way that it maps out, and we'll get to that in a little bit, but I feel like he's in the sweet spot of where I think Pete Walker can do a lot of great work with him. $210 million is expensive, but it kind of sets the tone for what other free agent starters are going to get. But the Jays gave him 7 years, and I think a lot of the reason why they did this was because guys like, Gausman is a free agent next year. Will he stick around? I mean, Chris Bassett right now, he's a free agent. Max Scherzer, free agent. Like, those guys might not be here. Barrios might opt out. You've got a bunch of question marks when it comes to the rotation next year. Shane Bieber will be a free agent next year. So at least now, you'll have Trey Savage, you'll have Dylan Cease, and maybe, hopefully a Ricky Tiedemann. And then you can go out and try to get more. You can try to acquire more. And I don't know. I just really I like this deal. You're allowing Cease to make a blueprint for this team. But let's look here. 29 years old, so sweet spot for a pitcher. This is a great age. Now, he didn't have the greatest year last year. You see his numbers, 4.55 ERA. But if you look at seasons past, he's had some really, really good years. And teams like the White Sox and even the Padres at times have been hot and cold. But I think you're going to see more or less a season like the 2024 season. I really do. Maybe the ERA will be a little bit higher, but I think the Blue Jays are going to get more of the 2024 version of Dylan Cease. And the reason why I say that is the defense that the Blue Jays have. I feel like they're one of the best defensive teams in the league. We've seen it time and time again. I think Dylan Cease is going to get great defense behind him. I know that he could give up the long ball, and I know he throws hard, which, again, could entice hitters to go deep off of him, and we've seen it before. But I think that there's a confidence level as a pitcher to throw strikes and to get in there and let your team do the rest of the work if you're not striking guys out. But Dylan Cease strikes out a lot of batters. But again, if we are going based off of what he did recently, 4.55 ERA, 168 innings, but look at this guy throws a ton of innings. This is what the Blue Jays want. They've always done this. They've always gone out and get guys that throw a ton of innings. I want to look at his WAR, okay? So you can see here a positive WAR, but in seasons previous, this guy, his WAR is just, he's a guy that you want on the mound. He's going to give you a chance to win almost every single time he's out there. If you look at numbers like this, you can see the numbers dropped off a little bit, but he's had seasons where he's looked like you cannot replace this guy, okay? Now I want to look at hard hit ball percentage. I mean, the numbers have gone up and down there. The K rate and the walk rate, obviously you want that walk rate to be a little bit lower. You've seen in the past he's had some trouble with it. But again, I said before, I think with the defense that he has, I think that he's going to want to throw as many strikes as possible, limit that, base on balls percentage. But look at the strikeout rate. This guy throws gas. He will strike out a ton of batters. He's always amongst the top of the leaderboard when it comes to strikeouts. He's a guy that's going to strike a ton of dudes out. But this is a move that the Blue Jays needed to make. This early in free agency, I'm kind of surprised that they threw out that much money, but this makes me wonder if the Blue Jays are like, okay, look, now we've got that rotation guy. We do need to focus on the bullpen, but getting a big name starter was where we needed to go. The Frambers, the Ranger Suarez's, those guys that are going out there, and there could be bidding wars, whatever. We just want to get this guy locked up and get it done. And Dylan Cease probably saw the Blue Jays go to the World Series and was like, I can make this team better too. So let me sign up. Let me get in there and play for Toronto for the next 7 years. And we're going to go out there and try to win a World Series. You've got Gausman, you've got Bieber, you've got Savage, you've got Cease and Barrios. If Barrios can even get close to a 4 ERA, this rotation is going to be absolutely amazing to watch. You're going to get steady Eddie from Gausman. You're going to get lights out, strikeout, amazing splitters from Savage. I want this guy to be a sub 4 ERA. I really hope he can be. Bieber, I think he's going to be even better now that he's got more time to rest. He's got more time now. He looked really good at some points. I think Bieber's going to be very good this year. Dylan Cease, like I said, I'm expecting more of the 2024 Cease. And then you've got Barrios, who I definitely think will bounce back, and he'll throw a ton of innings. Barrios' first injury of his career, basically, right? First time he spent any time away from a team. So I'm excited. I know you guys are. Let me know down below what you guys think. Dylan Cease is a member of the Toronto Blue Jays. Was it too much? Was it too little? I don't think so. I think he got paid. What do you think he should have got? I don't know. I'm happy. Let's go out there. Let's re-sign Bo. Maybe is it Bo? Is it Tucker? We can continue to talk about it. There's so many question marks, but Dylan Cease is a member of the Blue Jays. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to Batting Sixth. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'd appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Go Blue Jays. Sound off in the comments about your newest Toronto Blue Jay pitcher, Dylan Cease.